Aloha and welcome to Beach Walks with Rocks. Today is show number 462 and you can find us at beachwalks.tv. So today's episode is coming from the car, and it's a joint topic of solitude and noise reduction. Today, of course, I film my shows the day before you see them. So today is 4th of July, and when we went to the beach today, it was so unbelievably packed. We couldn't find a place to park, and it was just a mob scene, and I really wasn't up for walking down the beach holding my monopod and trying to not to trip over people. And it reminded me of this article I read in the Honolulu Advertiser a couple of weeks ago, and the title was something along the lines of "Commuters Really Like Their Solitude." And I found that interesting, and then I read the article, and it really didn't talk about the solitude part. It just basically said that people are not that interested in giving up vehicles because mostly of the freedom. They quoted someone from AAA who says people really like their freedom that they have in their vehicles. And it occurred to me that more so even than the freedom, they like the solitude, because you know what? When you have a car, it's like it's a mobile home. You can get in your car and get away from the noise, get away from the crowds, spend however much time each day having some private time, because a lot of people work in very crowded offices. They work or live in, they live in full homes with other people there. And there are very few opportunities for us in modern day life to actually have 15, 20, 30 minutes of alone time. And I really think alone time is so restorative, because you don't have to talk to anyone. You don't have to think about anyone else but yourself. And yes, when you're driving, you have to pay attention and track the traffic and all of that. But nonetheless, you can listen to whatever music you want to listen to. You can pause. Anyway, we're through the traffic there. You do have to stop and pay attention to traffic. But otherwise, you really have the space all to yourself, and it's just a wonderful freedom. And you know, I'm an environmentalist, and I'm all in favor of public transportation and reducing emissions and riding my bicycle or walking whenever possible. And I just thought, what a great day to really appreciate the fact that I have a car and the many, many different possibilities that a car offers, in this case, solitude, and even more importantly, to celebrate how wonderful solitude is and can be. So hopefully you can find a little bit of solitude for yourself. If you're not used to having it, I highly recommend you go get some, because it's great. Makes you want to be around people again after you've had some. So if you'd like to Skype, it's Roxanne Darling, and if you'd like to call, the number is 949-544-1456. Aloha everybody, malama pono.